What's up, YouTube? FD White back with another episode of fdwhiteinvests. Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. So Bitcoin is sitting at 98,000. Everybody was scared. Everybody was saying this is it, bull run over. The crash has started. Bitcoin is literally right now sitting at 98,681. So we did get nice flush outs when it comes to leverage, nice liquidations when it comes to the upside and the downside. We had like 1.3 or 1.4 billion dollars worth of liquidations a couple days ago. Altcoins got rinsed. A lot of altcoins got rinsed, but they're bouncing. A lot of altcoins I'm looking at are bouncing, and they're bouncing pretty hard. I need to hurry up and get home and open some trades. That's what I think I'm going to do today. I'm going to focus on trading today. But this goes to show a lot of people were just so over leveraged in this market. A lot of people in these altcoins, I mean, I've seen 20, 30, 40x leverage in altcoins. A lot of people sniped good bottoms, good entries, and it was just time for a nice little washout. And that's what we got. We got a nice washout. Now I think we can start our way back up. We possibly might get a little more of a correction, but if you watch this video here, you know that how I feel and how history shows us how January, February, and March usually play out for the crypto market. So what am I doing right now? Right now, I'm trading. I have my spot bags. I did buy a little bit of GOAT. Gold is actually up 17% right now. I bought like $70 worth of GOAT just when it went down. I think it was down like 50 or 60 cent or something like that. Right now it's sitting at like 65 cents. So I got a little bit of that. Really didn't capture too many of those dips or too many of those altcoins during this dip. But it's looking okay. So we'll see what happens going into the rest of this week. And we'll see if this flush out is over and if we can continue our path back up for Bitcoin and altcoins. What I am looking at is Bitcoin dominance. We talked about the double or the lower high coming in. We got back up to almost, I think, about 58% possibly. Now we're sitting at about 56.7. We're down about 0.5% on the day, which is good for altcoins. Bitcoin right now is approaching 99,000. We're at 98,800. So this is, the washout was needed. Excuse me. The washout was needed. So we made that video. We talked about what I'm doing. I said I was going to try to buy. I said I wasn't panicking. I said this is what happens in the bull run. And I'm really gearing up for January, February, and March. Please go watch that video when I talk about Ethereum and I talk about altcoin season loading. That is going to be the alpha that you need. Hopefully it plays out, but I think it's going to play out. That is the alpha that you are going to need when it comes to January, February, March, the real altcoin season, the real parabolic move in this market. I think it's going to happen around that time. So make sure you go watch that video, please. I will link it up here. So it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. My thoughts, my reaction to this market is I don't even have a reaction really like that when we get these major dumps or when we get these huge pumps. I'm just going with the ebbs and the flows. I'm going with what the market is telling me. I'm going with what the market is giving me. And this is telling me, this bounce back is telling me that the market is strong. The market, that was just something of a washout. All the leverage, all the over leverage rather, has gotten washed out. A lot of people got washed out. Hopefully you didn't get washed out. Hopefully you didn't get liquidated. Hopefully you have some money, some more money. Hopefully that wasn't all your money, just, in high leverage trades. So now the equilibrium of the market is a little bit more level, so we can continue forward or our ascension higher in altcoins and in Bitcoin. So this is just what I'm looking at. We may get more dips. We may get another dip. This may just be a dead cat bounce, but I think it's strong. I think the market is looking strong. I think, the overall sentiment, everybody was super bearish, and we're literally sitting at about 99K. So what can you say? The market is strong. The bull run is here. Let's take full advantage from now until, my thesis, I'm going to keep saying, I'm going to pound this point home until March, Q1, the end of Q1, I think is when I'm going to start taking heavier profits out of my long-term bags. Like I said, a lot of it is going to go back into Bitcoin. And a lot of it is going to go into, I'm going to go into cash and see if we, and just see, just see how the market, if the market is just pushing and pushing and pushing, then I might extend. If the market crashes before that, then, it is what it is. But that's just what I'm thinking. But in these markets, especially in crypto, you have to be fluid. You have to be able to switch or pivot your analysis or your thesis at the drop of a dime. So that's what I'm doing. but I do have my number one plan, and that's what I'm going to stick to until something shows me otherwise. But other than that, man, congratulations if you didn't get shaken out. We made a video about getting shaken out. Congratulations if you're still here. Congratulations if you preserve some money if you're a trader. And just let's just continue, because I think it's going to be a long, at least a nice 3-4 months coming into the end of the summer, end of the year. Hopefully we get a Santa rally, and then going into Q1 we get that parabolic, start getting those parabolic moves, not only in Bitcoin but also in altcoins. That's what I'm really looking forward to, is those parabolic moves in altcoins. And they will go from sector to sector. They're all going to start going up, but really watch out for when those sectors start to run, because the sectors, once a narrative or a sector gets hot, make sure you're trying to ride that wave, because the gains are amazing once the narrative plays start happening. So we did see yesterday the ISO coin start to pump before anything else started to recover. Think it was on the back of some good XRP news. But other than that, man, just stay in tune to the market, stay focused. And, you know, I don't take any days off. I might take breaks, you know, large chunks of hours off of the market like I did yesterday. But for the most part, I'm not taking any days off for the foreseeable future, at least the next 3-4 months. Because you have to be locked in, because this market changes on a whim, and you have to be in tune to what's going on. So this is FD White. Make sure you hit that, excuse me, goodness. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. We're bringing you analysis. We're bringing you charts. We're bringing you my thoughts, you know, being in these markets 4 years, and just bringing you my overall theses of what I think is happening in real time and what I think is going to happen. So I will talk to everybody in the next video. Have a good day.